Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was about to get ready and then I was like, okay, why can't I just create content whilst getting ready? So I decided I'm going to be shooting a get ready with me as I answer the question sticker I placed on my Instagram. Ask me anything, reflections of 2024 and ahead and stuff. And I'm glad for those who participated. Thank you guys so much. You really showed me love. So whilst I get ready, I'll be answering your questions. Oh my god, someone was calling me. So yeah, whilst getting ready, I'll be answering those questions. So I just took a bath. I think I did my eyebrows first, and then I had yogurt for breakfast. At first, I had this one, and then I'm about to finish with this one, so that at least do I know Simba? You know. Okay. So I just finished doing my eyebrows on camera, off camera. I hope they came out nice. By the way, when it comes to makeup, trust me, child, I'm just a kid. But yeah, I think 39. So my phone can just switch off anytime. At least I should have recorded maybe something I can post, yeah? So I'll be looking down, guys, to see the questions because I wrote them down because I'm using my phone to film. Né? So the first question was, what? What? So the first question was, what is the most important lesson you learned from a past relationship or any relationship? To be honest with you, where's my foundation? One thing I've learned from a relationship is not to lie. Like I learned that the hard way. Like do not lie no matter the situation, no matter guys, this is not coming out. No matter the no like don't just lie, you know. Lies do come out. That's one thing I know. You just don't go Buddha Guti, you know. So that's one thing I learned in a relationship. Like, do not lie. Don't build a relationship on lies. Try by all means to be truthful. Try by all means to always say the truth, right? And then the other thing that I learned from a past relationship this year, or just any just relationship, is be self-aware. Know your emotions, know the person that you are, know what you want, know how you react. Da, 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 da. And I'm trying to be quick because I think I'm out of time. I just have a couple of minutes to get ready. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is, how did you prioritize self-love and self-care to yourself? To myself. How did I prioritize? I think giving myself space. Like I found myself mostly in situation where I just want to help out, surprise people, and forgetting myself. Like if you keep on pouring out, the cup will run empty. The cup will be empty. So for me, I think the ways that I showed myself self-love and self-care is giving myself time. There are days I'll wake up and be like, today and this phone and then so sure. There are days I'm like, this is my day to rest. I need to rest. And for sure I will rest. And I really had the time to acknowledge what I want or what makes me feel loved by myself. I found habits that make me love myself more, you know? So I think the way that I showed myself self-care and self-love today is also reminding myself that, girl, you also deserve the energy you're pouring out. You also deserve the love you're pouring out. You also deserve the goodness that I'm pouring out. So for me, prioritizing self-care and self-love to myself was giving myself time, giving myself space, treating myself the way I treat others, you know? So I think that's the best way I took, like, I showed myself love, and yeah. What adulting skill did you finally master? Huh? Girl, why would you ask me that, for real? I think for me, I think it's budgeting. Budgeting is not for kids, it's for adults. If you're good at budgeting, child, I'll clap hands for you. So for me, I think budgeting was one of the skills that I let's say I couldn't say I mastered it, but I'm learning about it and I'm learning to do it. And for my like rating myself from like everything, I feel like I have been obedient towards it. Like I've been trying by all means to budget, and it's been pretty hectic, but it's good for me. So one adulting skill that I finally. So what was the question? What adulting skill did you finally master? Okay, I didn't master it, but I went for it, which is budgeting. It's not easy to budget. It's not easy to budget, trust me. It's not easy. I usually have one way or the tip that I used to budget was that whenever I go out, I don't carry a lot of money. I'll just take maybe $5 extra. And sometimes I won't even use it. And I also told myself that every time I go out, I need to come back and put something in my money tin. Is it in here? Yeah, that money tin. So every time I go out of the house, I'll come back and put $1. I'll come back and put $5. I will come back and put $2. So one other tip also I used for budgeting is that writing the things I need down to avoid impulse buying. Yep. If you're going for grocery shopping, write your things down. You want cooking oil, you want tomatoes, you want um dishwashing machine, or you want what? Like just learn to write the things you need down, approximate the prices of the things, and then approximate the money you take. So if I write my list down, I can say, okay, these things they're around figure they're like $40. So let me just carry 45 just in case. I won't carry $100 whilst doing I have things that cost maybe $40. I want things that cost maybe $40. So for me, I think budgeting, yes, and I'm still learning about it. It's a skill that not everyone can easily master, but it's a skill that is helpful and that has been helping me lately. Um, what else? What else? Uh, how did you challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone? Child, I'm one lazy baboon. I'm one lazy baboon. And one way I challenge myself to get out of my comfort zone is doing the things I don't like, but knowing that they're important for me. So I challenged myself to do the things I don't like. For me, I just had to find reasons for me not to be so reluctant. I know, like, let's say, for example, I have an exam, ne, and I'm just sleeping throughout the day. I'll be like, aha, ndokufuyira kwacho ikoko, something like that. So I would tell myself, Kuti, you know what? I need to do this because at the end of the day, my goals are to do this. So I think one thing that made me get out of my comfort zone is comparison. Like I remember I'll tell my little sister that like there are times she doesn't go for extra lessons and I'll tell her and she'll be sleeping, playing with the phone, and I'm like, well, my lessons is this? You would phone. Then immediately she stopped doing whatever she's doing, and then she'll find a book to open. So I think for me, I'll just tell myself, that just gives me another push. But not in a sense that I'll be competing with them, but it's just motivation and inspiration for myself. So one way I got myself out of my comfort zone is by pushing myself, having motivation, finding inspiration towards my goals. Like I'll be going through the things that I want to do that others have already achieved, and I'm like, wow, I need to stop slacking. I need to do this. And also, I think basically that's it. What's the other question? How did you take care of your mental health and physical health in 2024? Believe it or not, this year I tried therapy. Yep, I tried therapy, and I did not like it. So for me, I thought going for therapy was taking care of my mental health and stuff, like talking it out, not just slipping it in and all that. I went for therapy for like 5 sessions, and then honestly, it's not for me. I don't think I like understanding myself through someone. Does that make sense? Yeah. I think I don't like understanding myself through someone. And I realized when I went for those 5 sessions, I realized I wasn't mad, I wasn't crazy, I wasn't depressed. I didn't need therapy, you know. I don't know if people do feel that way, but that's what I felt like. And then the other way I took care of my mental health this year was decluttering. Like I had to just declutter things out of my head and keep my space very, very, very small. So I take out things that cause anxiety. I had to unfollow certain people on my socials. I had to get rid of certain friendships. I had to just retaliate from a lot of things. So I think I really did try to take care of my mental health. As for my physical health, child, I don't know. I think eating healthy. Yeah, I think I've been eating quite balanced meals lately, and I think I've been trying so well with my skin. And yeah, as for my weight, I don't know. I really don't know. That part I've given up. But I once tried morning walks, but but I don't know, guys. I don't know. I wasn't consistent, and then I was like, ugh, I didn't have motivation. I think if I have someone to go out to or like to go with for the morning walks, I would. But for myself, I did. It was another story. So I stopped. I mean, I'll find something else to do. Um, What did you learn about yourself in 2024? Truth be told, 2024 is a year I wouldn't want to talk about, but one day I would reflect on it. A lot happened, and I realized that I'm actually a really chirungu. And I realized that I'm a resilient person. I think that's one thing I learned about myself in 2024. Like with all the things that happened to me in this year, child, I realized I'm a resilient person. I realized that resilience is my superpower, even though I know it wasn't me basically being there for myself, but also God being there to just say, you know what, girl, you can do it. This will pass. Keep going. You can do this, you know. And one thing I also learned about myself is that I can do better if I put myself to it. Like I can do more than I think I can. I think those two. Did you explore new foods or drinks? I think I did. Even though I wanted, like, I still want to. Like, I haven't had sushi ever since. Like, I've never tried sushi. I would like to try it out, even if I won't like it or whatever. But I feel like I have to try out sushi. As for drinks, I did try a lot of cocktails and mocktails. I know. I did try a lot of those, and then any other food. No. I remember this other time I was having a conversation with my friend and she's like, let's go out, let's try prawns. Was it prawns or crabs? I don't know. And I was like, no, ain't no way. And she's like, I really would like to. I was like, girl, I'll escort you and I'll have what I want, but I'm not gonna have those things. It looks scary, you guys. But people say they taste so nice. They say they are crunchy, but it's not for me. What was your favorite weekend getaway or road trip? Honestly, I didn't go for any getaway this year. Did I? Yeah, I think I went to one road trip. I don't know. I just went to Chinoy Caves, I guess, with my friend. It was actually a surprise. My friend was like, I was in Chinoy back then. Surprised me actually. She was like, "Hey, I got something by the gate for you. Come and collect." And me coming out of the gate, it was her. And she was like, "Girl, let's go to Chinoy Caves. Let's go for a ride." And it was super nice. So I think I went to Chinoy Caves only this year. That was like a getaway. Is it a getaway? Maybe let's just say a trip. I went to Chinoy Caves and that was it. What self care habits or hobbies did you develop or improve? I think journaling, that's self care and that's healthy. I think I did try a lot of writing, expressing my feelings on paper. Da 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 da. Yeah, I think that's one self care habit I adopted this year, and I was really pushing through. Yeah, I think I did journaling and it was good for me. It is still good because sometimes I have to learn about my feelings through writing. Did you make any did you make any connections or friendships in 2024? I did I did, but sadly, that some of the like the connections I made in the beginning of the year, I no longer have now. But I'm glad I made those connections. I'm glad I made those people because for some reason it was God's plan for me to meet them and learn a few from them. And I did learn a lot of stuff from the people or the connections that I make in 2024. And I'm also grateful for the connections that I'm also going to make in 2025. But 2024, the connections I made were really quite helpful. Yeah, they opened a bit of doors, they opened a bit of light for me, and I'm grateful for those. Even though the people I connected with, I no longer speak with, or we no longer interact, but I'm grateful that we did. What spiritual practices did you explore or deepen in 2024? To be honest with you, I wanted to deepen like the spiritual practice. I wanted to try fasting at another level. But every time I wanted to try it, I'll find myself sick. And kid you not, I think almost half of this year I've been taking pills. And those pills will require me to eat. And mostly when I was like, girl, I wanna fast, I wouldn't. And it's one thing I have been praying to God for, like, God, but why can't I just do this? I don't know though, but I wanted to try fasting at a certain level. It's not like I have not fasted before, I have, but I felt like this year I wanted to do it more. But I could not because I found myself sick almost all the time. I was always on pills. It wasn't great. And I'll cry to God. I'm like, God, why is that I want to try fasting and now I'm on medication and now I'm taking pills, da 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 da. But I bet soon I just get healed. Soon I'm okay. I will do that again. I'll try fasting again. And yeah, so yeah. How did you nature your relationships with family and loved ones? Relationships, that's a lot of work. As for my family, I think I tried to be there for each one of my siblings, and they also tried to be there for me. I think this year we all tried by all means to be there for each other, regardless the circumstances, regardless the situations. We tried by all means to to be there for each other. So, uh, this was guys number one doctor and China. What time is it? I think yeah, I have a few minutes left. So yeah, I think basically that's it. So for my loved ones, I feel like I've neglected most of my relationships and friendships this year. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, ne. Forgive me, but I think I wasn't the most active in the relationships and friendships this year. I wasn't part of most of my friendships. Um, it's not like I neglected my friendships, but like I'm really grateful for my friends. They really understood what I was going through. They really gave me space. They gave me time, which I appreciate. Like the time they gave me wasn't like, Sha, you wish eat a salt pizza. You're busy. You don't have time for us. No. I think I'm grateful for my friends. They have been so understanding. They have been so understanding, and I'm really grateful for low maintenance type of friendships. I remember I was talking to this other friend. Is she my friend? No, she's not my friend, but she's my friend's friend. I was talking to her the other day, and she's like, I'm really grateful for the type of friend that we have. We were talking about the friend that we share. She was like, I'm really grateful for this person. She's always there, regardless. Like she's always up for us. She comes through, even though we neglect her. Because one thing about friendships, you guys can be in total different seasons of your life, and trying to always be there for each other can be hectic, but at the same time you guys will understand with you. Yeah, those people, we're busy, we're now adults, we're growing. This one is busy with work, this one is schooling, this one is what. And I'm really grateful for the fact that my friends understood what was up and what and they didn't like neglect me because of that. So I'm grateful that, yeah, I think this is fine. So I'm grateful my friends came through for me, even though I wasn't like available for them. What creative hobby or project did you pursue or revive? For me, actually, I think YouTube. I'm happy that I'm back on YouTube. I'm happy that I started again this channel. I think it's just me being me, and I don't know how far I'm going to go with YouTube, but I was just grateful that I started. So yeah, guys, I think that's better. Let me just. I'm not trying to go for a like a claim look. I think this is just enough. There are a lot of questions here, guys, and I don't know if I'll finish them all, but let me just look for one or two. Um, I don't know. Let me just finish here. Lip combo done. So I just went through with this. PWT. This has been my favorite lately. Yeah, I think I'm done. So basically, guys, I don't know if I answered all your questions nicely, but I think I did. And I know there are a lot of you guys asked me a lot of questions, and I don't know if I answered them well. Sorry, kana mvudza kusina kupindura shamwari. I got this from Cell Campus. It's so nice. I actually got two of them. Yeah, but this one, let me use this one this time. It was only 50 cents. As for my hair, guys, I just take some gel. Like, so my edges, I'm going to shoot on. So I just put right round, and then I brush. I don't even know what I'm wearing today. I'm done. Sorry if I cut this video so short. I wish I had done this sooner. But now I think I'm running a bit late. But anyway, it was nice. So guys, let's talk later once I'm done. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me now go get ready. Let me see what I'm going to wear. Let me see what I'm going to wear. Bye.